Imagine you're at an airport. A man walks by, wearing flip-flops, an old backpack, a baseball cap, and a basic economy ticket. He looks, well, like a broke college student, doesn't he? But here's the twist. This man actually owns 3 companies, has millions sitting in the bank, and holds assets you can't even see. And even with all that wealth, he chooses to live simply. Why? Not because he lacks money, but because looking poor is part of his strategy. In this video, we'll explore why the wealthy sometimes pretend to be broke, the rise of silent luxury, the hidden armor behind modest appearances, and the psychological trap known as the Diderot effect. Most importantly, we'll uncover why this mindset might also work for you. Let's begin. Part 1. Why the wealthy pretend to be poor. When we think of rich people, we imagine Lamborghinis, yachts, custom suits, gold watches, and giant dollar sign chains like a stereotypical rapper. And yes, some celebrities really live like that. But if you look closer, many of the world's richest individuals choose something entirely different. Take Warren Buffett, worth around $150 billion. Yet, he still lives in the same house he bought in the 1950s. Until 2020, he used a $20 Nokia flip phone before switching to an iPhone. Or Mark Zuckerberg, who wore the same gray t-shirt for years. Now he wears black ones. But the mindset is the same. Or Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, who always flew economy and drove an old Volvo for over 20 years. These billionaires aren't poor, but they're definitely not dressed like the wealthy we imagine. Why? Because they're playing defense. A simple life protects them from lawsuits, scammers, kidnappers, and unwanted attention from the media, government, or tax authorities. For superstars like Buffett or Zuckerberg, everyone knows who they are. But by keeping a modest appearance, they avoid becoming even bigger targets for criticism, envy, and unnecessary drama. Notice how people gossip endlessly about the Kardashians, but rarely about these low-key billionaires. Most of all, this lifestyle gives them peace. When you flaunt wealth, people watch you, question you, or try to use you. But when you blend in, you protect not only your money, but your privacy and freedom. Part 2. Silent luxury versus flashy poverty. Some wealthy people intentionally stay quiet about their status. No supercars, no giant logo chains, no loud designer outfits. Their strategy is called stealth wealth, hidden richness. Instead of Gucci or Balenciaga, they choose ultra-luxury brands most people have never heard of, like Loro Piana or Brunello Cucinelli. These are top-tier labels, but they don't scream for attention. And that's the point. Most people buy expensive things to show status, to prove they've made it, to feel respected, admired, powerful. But the truly wealthy don't need that approval. They already know who they are. They buy luxury for comfort, quality, personal taste, not validation. Meanwhile, many people who look rich aren't. Studies show that the group spending the most on luxury items is the middle class, not the upper class. They're still trying to prove something, afraid of being judged, longing for respect. So, they use expensive products as signals that come with a price, renting a luxury car to impress coworkers, buying a designer bag just to fit in, maxing out credit cards to look successful. People call this loudly poor, looking wealthy while being financially empty. Your clothes shout, "I'm rich," while your bank account whispers, "No, we're not." Part 3. The power of disguise. Appearing poor works because it acts like camouflage. If you don't show wealth, you're not a target. Walk into a negotiation wearing a Rolex and a luxury suit, and the other side will push prices higher. Post your riches online, and you'll attract fake friends, opportunists, even lawsuits, and yes, crime. In 2016, Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint after posting her jewelry online. In 2020, rapper Pop Smoke accidentally revealed his home address on Instagram and was killed that same night. This is the dark side of fame and money. In many countries, flaunting wealth draws unwanted attention from the government, especially tax authorities. And wealthy people absolutely hate taxes, deeply, passionately. But camouflage isn't just about avoiding tax. It's about keeping freedom. Many famous people say the worst part of fame is losing privacy. Michael Jackson once rented an entire supermarket so he could experience shopping like a normal person again, with staff pretending to be regular shoppers just so he could feel human. Others, Lady Gaga, Jack Black, Daniel Radcliffe, Billie Eilish, have all said they sometimes wish for a normal life. Being rich and famous can turn life into a golden cage. You have money, but nowhere to go. That's why many wealthy people choose to stay hidden. They remain in the cage, but at least they can step in and out quietly. Part 4. The Diderot Effect. Imagine you buy something luxurious, a new phone, a designer jacket. It feels like a well-deserved reward, but soon you notice something strange. Your old shoes don't match the new jacket. Your cheap earbuds look wrong next to your new phone, so you upgrade more. Not because the old things are broken, but because they're no longer good enough. This is the Diderot Effect. One upgrade triggers another, and another, until your entire lifestyle changes. The idea comes from a true story. 18th century philosopher Denis Diderot received a luxurious red robe as a gift. But when he wore it, everything else in his home looked cheap. So he replaced his furniture, desk, chairs, everything, just to match the robe. And he ended up spending far more than the gift was worth. Here lies the danger. Once you get used to a higher standard of living, it quickly becomes your new baseline. A $30 meal used to be a treat, but after doing it a few times, it starts to feel normal. And suddenly, a $20 meal feels too cheap. This is how lifestyle inflation begins. You spend more, expect more, enjoy less. That endless chase is called the hedonic treadmill. Running faster, but staying in the same place emotionally. And that's why wealthy people avoid this trap. While the poor buy luxury to impress others, the rich buy freedom. Part 5. Why you should consider this mindset. 2. You don't need to be a billionaire to benefit from this strategy. Pretending to be poor or simply choosing not to flaunt can help you even when you're just starting your financial journey. Living quietly sets lower expectations from others. And being underestimated is sometimes a hidden advantage. People charge you less. Scammers avoid you. Fake friends disappear. Even chronic borrowers, the ones who always ask for money but never return it, stop bothering you. Most importantly, it gives you peace. Instead of throwing a big party to show off your success, isn't it better to quietly enjoy life with the people who truly matter? You can invest that money, let it grow behind the scenes, while staying invisible to the world. So next time you see someone in flip-flops who looks broke, look again. Maybe he's not poor, maybe he's just smart. Because in a world obsessed with showing off, living simply is the real victory. It brings peace, safety, and freedom. And who knows, maybe this mindset will work for you too. If you want me to create deeper videos on this topic, hit like and subscribe to listen and reflect. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments below.